Thousands of tourists flock to see Etna eruption, blocking rescue services. God damn, man. I get that these people want a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's exactly what they're gonna get if they don't get the f*** out the way. What the f*** is up, Internet? Welcome to the channel, and thank you for checking out this episode of Crazy Ass News. The whole idea behind this series is that I scour the internet for crazy, recent, under-the-radar news stories that I don't know anything about. Then I pick articles based solely on their headlines and read through them while talking shit the whole time. Thousands of tourists have flocked to Mount Etna to watch spectacular eruptions on the volcano. What? But some people are blocking streets and preventing rescue services from reaching those in need of assistance, the local authorities have said. Dude, we live in a time, back in the day when like a volcano would erupt, motherfuckers would run away from it. But now, in the age of smartphones, now people want to run up on the shit. Like, dude, it's still a volcano. It's still like magma, right? Like, I know there's a Reese's commercial out about molten chocolate lava that has people running up to lava, and that's the joke. Dude, this is that meme. This is what people are doing. They're running up to get a selfie with the fucking lava. What? Sicily's head of regional civil protection, Salvo Cosina, described the tourism of recent days in Etna as wild and extremely dangerous. Oh yeah, man. People with smartphones are just innately, they're just dangerous, because they're not seeing life as the experience. They're trying to catch the experience to share with others for clout. Like, that's the point. So they're not really even calculating the threat of this volcano. They're calculating the likes and the shares that this fucking picture of them with the volcano might get them on social media. It's all for fucking fake points, man. Insane. Get away from the volcano, you dumb fucks. Warning that day trippers drawn by the exceptional views had parked their cars along narrow streets, impeding rescue vehicles. I mean, what's the deal with the rescue vehicles? Why are there so many rescue vehicles that have to get around? Have they not already, like, gotten people out of the road of this thing? Like, who are they rescuing? Is this shit so, like, crazy that they have to be, like, unseen? And these people are blocking that shit? Or are these people that are blocking the shit the people that are in danger because they're putting themselves in it? Interesting. In a post on Facebook on Sunday night, Cosina, I'm going to go with that, said the flow of people had created a wild scene with cars crowding the narrow roads, a traffic standstill, and rescue vehicles unable to pass. He added, "A darkness falls. The situation becomes extremely dangerous with rising risks of falls and people sinking in the snow." Whoa, what? So you got a volcano, you got snow, you got tourists, you got the darkness that's falling. This is just, yeah, this is not good. What the fuck are these people doing? I mean, granted, it's clout chasing. We live in an environment now where clicks equal some kind of monetary, or, you know what I mean? They're worth something to people, even if maybe not money, but it's dope, dude. It's dopamine. That's what people are chasing. And you're gonna get a little bit of dopamine by checking out some crazy fucking experience. But the real dopamine for people nowadays is when people appreciate that you're getting dope. It's crazy. Social media, baby. His warning, however, appeared to fall on deaf ears. Yeah, these motherfuckers don't care. They're addicted, dude. They're addicted to the clout. They're chasing that shit. They don't give a fuck about... If you've ever worked in retail, you know that when you put up a sign somewhere in the store to let customers know that something specific is probably not what they expect, you know what I mean, in general, those motherfuckers are gonna ignore that shit. Almost like they're in denial. They may read it subconsciously, but in their own mind, it can't be true because it's not what's convenient for them. So they just kind of ignore it. And I feel like that's what's going on here. They probably, all these motherfuckers that are going to see this fucking volcano, they're all on Facebook. They're all like checking, well, what's going on? You know, they all want to know the safety measures that are taking place so that they can go and get this clout without risking their lives. But they're going to ignore stuff if it seems inconvenient to them. That's fucked up. That's just human nature nowadays. 8 people, including 2 minors, got lost during an excursion on Monday and were only located several hours later. A development that prompted a call to the fire brigade. What the fuck? They got lost during an excursion? What does that mean? They were just driving out there towards the volcano and got lost? And it took several hours to find them because there's just too many tourists around? Why the fuck are you going on excursions around a fucking volcano? Dude, this is why this shit will never happen to me, because I am perfectly fine with scrolling and finding pictures of this volcano and being like, oh shit, that's cool, and then going on with my life. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, whatever it takes, to take my ass out to something, to see it from firsthand. I don't need that. I just need to know that it's real. And I don't need to be there to know that. We have corroborating witnesses, right? Other people have said, yeah, this shit is true. There's more pictures. People are psycho, man. For real, these people are out of their goddamn mind. On Sunday, a 48-year-old man suffered a fractured foot from a fall, and 4 others had gone missing the previous night. What the? It's like fucking the Wild Wild West out there. What the fuck are these people doing? This shit has got people intoxicated. They are losing their goddamn mind. To go see a volcano? I mean, where's this shit at? It says something about Italian. Mount Etna.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, I don't even know where this place is at. I can go without. I've seen cartoons of volcanoes erupting, right? I've seen video of Mount St. Helens erupting. Who gives a fuck? Why you gotta be there? So bizarre. And look at all this. Not only are they fucking putting themselves in danger, but they're putting these rescue crews in dangers too. Just out of the sake of being fucking selfish pricks. And inconsiderate, if you ask me. Firefighters were brought in to assist locals and curb the flow of tourists and day trippers from Sicily and beyond through the overcrowded streets, while mayors of the towns on the volcano's slopes have ordered visitors to stay at least 500 meters from the lava, a directive which has been almost completely ignored. Dude, these people are fucking maniacs, man. At a certain point, it's gotta be acceptable for like rescue people, like for first responders, to let just people... Look, let people be examples, man. Some, like, these people that are doing this shit, they're ignoring the fucking directives. Let them be an example for the people that, you know what I mean? Let a motherfucker walk up too close, get burned to death, and then post that shit on social media. People will fucking acknowledge that. right? People will see that shit and be like, oh, fuck, I better listen to these directives. Let one guy go. Let a guy go for the better good of everyone else. And then hundreds of videos featuring day trippers. This day trippers thing is wild. So these people are in Sicily and they're just gonna cruise out and check out this volcano and fucking risk the life of everybody. Why can't you just watch the shit on YouTube? I'll never understand this bizarreness of wanting to be a fucking disaster tourist. I noticed that one. I live in a state where it snows a lot, and I get a vibe when there's like snow and it's like treacherous out, that there are people that just drive around to see it, to look at it, to experience it. And it's like, dude, stay the fuck home. You know what I mean? Watch The Masked Singer. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you risk your own life for something? And especially if you're somebody who lives in a state like this. You see this shit all the time. But it's like a fucking challenge people like innately take on, right? Like if they're scrolling like AccuWeather and they're checking it and they're like 6 to 7 inches. Holy fuck, that's a lot of snow. I better go out and make sure that's exactly what it is, so I can tell people on social media whether AccuWeather is full of shit or not. Dude, just stay the fuck home, right? It's not that big of a deal. Who gives a fuck if AccuWeather's right or not? So these day trippers who reach the area have gone viral over the weekend, showing visitors just centimeters from the snow. I don't get it. The snow? Is this not real snow? Is when they say snow, are they talking about lava? What do you mean, just centimeters from the snow? I don't get it. One TikTok clip shows dozens of tourists near a lava flow that, slowly descending the snowy slope, has melted the snow to form a stream. Okay, so it's snow on the mountain. I was confused by that. They're centimeters from the snow? What the fuck? But so they're close enough to where they're near the snow that they can see the lava melting it, creating streams of melted snow, which is big fucking deal, man. I just don't get the draw. I just don't. I've seen many photos and videos of people dangerously close to the front, even skiing, said Carlo Caputo, the mayor of Belpasso, a town nearby. Dude, you're always gonna have like these extreme people, these I don't know if they still call them this, but back in the day they'd call them T-types, these people that are like addicted to like testosterone. You know, their testosterone level is kind of based on the excitement that they're experiencing. And so there's a handful of those, but like I said, man, let those people learn the hard way. And maybe we have some people that perish, right? But the people that'll see those people perish are going to learn a very valuable lesson. And it might save more people than just letting these people, like, every time you protect one of these people, there's going to be somebody else that thinks, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Nobody's died yet. It's fucked up. But let a motherfucker die, right? For the greater good. Though visually striking, it exposes them to serious risks, as the lava interacting with the snow can instantly vaporize it, and with the thermal energy released may violently hurl fragments or rocks. Oh shit! Yeah, because the snow is on top of the ground, which is like a cooling thing. So you throw this intense heat at like a cool area. Yeah, like shit. Dude! What the fuck, man? Get away from the snow. Now I get what they're saying. God damn. There's like rock shrapnel flying all over the place, and these motherfuckers are out there with their iPhones snapping pics, snapping selfies. Jesus, man. Who the fuck are you trying to impress? Unless you're somebody who's doing it as like employment, that you're like in in the engagement algorithm fucking economy where you're like posting pictures on Instagram or Twitter to like earn revenue. If you're just some rando, dude, get the fuck off this hill, right? Back up to where the cops say it's safe and chill there. Might be a fucking hero for fucking your friends on Facebook. Like, get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Italy, home to the most unisecto. What? What is that word? United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. It's an agency of the United Nations that works to promote peace and security through international cooperation. What the fuck? Home of the most UNESCO heritage sites in the world. So this is where most of this stuff is in Italy? That's random. I guess if it's all like in one, that's interesting. As becoming weirdly accustomed to the episodes of over tourism. Dude, I just, like, where are these people getting this fucking money? I guess people that are taking day trips from Sicily out here, that's probably not that expensive. But if people are, like, driving out there, I just don't know why you give a fucking... I just don't understand why you give a fuck, right, about seeing this shit. Once in a lifetime experience? Seeing a volcano erupt? But I mean, what are you really seeing after it's already erupted? You're just seeing, like, the snow melting and fucking lava flows, which is probably pretty cool, I guess. I guess I can see that being kind of cool. There's, like, barriers, and you're crossing these barriers? Like, I just, like, dude, just zoom. Fucking zoom in. But they want to take a picture of themselves with the shit. That's like how it's gonna make it authentic for their social media shit. I'm sticking to my guns, man. I mean, one of these people have to go. One of these people have to be an example, and I feel like you have to do that with any of these. You know, it's gonna suck because like the first responders are going to catch some flack for a fatality. I get that. But in the long run, they're going to save a lot of people. It's fucked up. These people are fucked up. Stay the fuck in your car. Stay behind the boundaries. Like, I don't understand. These people are crazy. People are nuts. Last month, the mayor of Ricaroso, a popular Italian ski resort, clamped down on day trippers and even hinted at calling in the army to deal with an unprecedented invasion of tourists after the town was overwhelmed by 260 buses carrying more than 10,000 visitors from Naples and the surrounding Campania region, lured by a TikTok star and cheap tickets. I mean, that's the end of the article. So wait, some TikTokers out there? Cheap tickets. Cheap tickets for the buses? 10,000 visitors, man. I'm assuming this is still related to the volcano. So these people they had to get the... they had to, like, threaten them with the army. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Insane, man. I just don't care enough, man. Honestly, if I see a picture of something, like recently I went to New York City, right? And I've never been there before, and I know about all the landmarks and shit. And going there and actually like seeing the landmarks that they were like real, right? And then like seeing them in their glory or whatever. It kind of made me realize that, yeah, it's like impressive. Like the Empire State Building's impressive. Macy's impressive. Like the World Trade fucking Center Memorial is very impressive. But did I really need more than pictures of the shit? Did I really? Right? Did I really need more than just... Was that experience worth... I mean, I didn't really spend any money. I had a place to stay, and we rented a... Like, it wasn't that expensive. So it wasn't that bad. And I wasn't never, like... My life was never in danger, even on the subway. Right? But, like, to go see a fucking volcano? To spend money? To risk your life? To go see lava flows? I just don't really... I honestly don't think you're seeing anything crazier than what you're gonna see in videos posted. I mean, but do you really want the people on scene to have all the fun? I just don't think that I would cross a barrier. Like, if I did want to go see this volcano, if I was in an area where a volcano was happening and I wanted to go look at that shit and take selfies with it, I'm not jumping a barrier, though. I'm not gonna get fucking lost on an expedition around the area, right? Like, I'm just gonna go snap a couple pictures and say, yo, this was pretty fucking cool, and then go on with my life. Just when you think you've heard it all. Jesus. Let me know what you think about this crazy-ass story in the comments. But that's all I have for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.